Hello! Welcome to another FingerNailFixer video. This video is meant to be troubleshooting for stamping with pigments. I've started off with 2 coats of C&D shellac in Naked Naivete, and both layers have been cured. The first part of troubleshooting is your stamping plate. Run your finger over the plate and make sure you can easily feel the design. If you cannot feel the etching of the design, chances are your plate is not a good quality and you're not going to be able to get pigment down into it. The next bit of troubleshooting is make sure you're not simply wiping the pigment onto the stamping plate. Using a dry gel brush, tap the pigment into the design very gently. Once you've tapped the pigment into the design, you're going to want to remove the excess pigment. For those that need to know, I've used the C&D additive in Silver Ponyfoot. Another part of troubleshooting is you want to use a pigment that is very, very fine, like a dust. The solid colors work best. Those with sparkles may not be quite small enough to fit into the crevices of your stamp. Next, I'm going to use a really flexible card. This seems to clean the stamping plate off the best when you're using pigments. And the great thing about pigments is they're not nearly as fussy as polish. So I can go over the design several times to make sure I thoroughly and completely get it cleaned out. As you can see, I now have shiny silver all the way around my design, ensuring that I've got everything nice and clean. For those that need to know, this plate is from the Time Machine collection at Bundle Monster, XL132. If you need a website, there you go. Next, I find that the brand of stamper doesn't really matter so much as that the stamper is really squishy. So make sure you found a nice squishy stamper so that it really presses into the plate and picks up your design. The advantage of that is also that it will press to the curves of the nail and give you better design. Ensuring that your stamper is nice and clean, press it straight down onto the plate, no rolling. Check to be sure that your design picked up, and as you can see, we have a nice clean design on the stamper. Because I'm using pigment instead of a liquid medium, I don't have to rush. I can take my time and line the design up exactly the way I want it. This is where the rolling comes in, placing it on the nail. Then remove the stamper from the nail and your design should have a nice, easy, clean transfer. Because the stamping plate doesn't hold much additive, it should be easy to top coat without smearing. Hope this helps. Have a good time.